Hello everyone, my name is Christian. Today we're going to be doing a simple little project where we turn this scrap piece of wood into a beautiful tea towel ladder. Ooh, so pretty. This is a great DIY project for the beginner, needing only some wood, screws, and a little bit of paint. And you can make your very own. So we're going to be starting out with our setup blocks. This is going to be getting 1.5 inches with the table saw. Also, don't mind my cheap saw, it's from Harbor Freight. So if you didn't know, the reason why we do 1.5 inch setup is because a 2x6 is actually 1.5 by 5.5, and doing a 1.5 setup means that you will get a perfect square. So now we're going to be going and cutting the holders for the towels. You can really do these at any length. It's not anything set in stone. It's just about having the actual towel holder shorter than the actual legs, because otherwise it will look pretty weird. But right through here, I'm just doing some miscellaneous cuts. Right now, I'm working on squaring off the ends and getting the legs cut. I believe I did 20 inches on this, but you can choose whatever one you would like. So now we get to do every woodworker's favorite task, which is sanding. One of the things that I've learned is don't be scared to invest in an orbital sander. You can obviously do this by hand, but it sucks. The other thing is invest in quality sandpaper, because if you use the ones from Home Depot or just cheap ones, they don't work that well. Go out and get yourself some 3M extract sandpaper. That's what I used. And now I'm just using a sanding block just because I have one to be able to knock down those edges so you don't cut yourself on them. You can use just whatever sandpaper, even the orbital. I just used the black just because it was a little bit easier. So moving on, it's always important to brush off the dust whenever you're done sanding. You can use a tack cloth, but honestly, this is a quick project and it's not really that big of a deal to me. As you can tell, my shop is dusty. So now we're going to be moving on to the pre-stain. If you are using softwood, use pre-stain. Also, now I'm going to be showing the oil-based stain. I'm not doing anything too crazy. This is just what I had left over. So starting off with that pre-stain, what that does is that helps your blotching. If you've ever done pine projects, which a lot of us when we start out with woodworking, we do pine, such as this one. And what happens is if you apply the stain directly to the pine, it'll be blotchy, it'll be just looking not of high quality. Adding this pre-stain conditioner makes the color be thorough and uniform, which gives a final or an improved end product. So now I'm just wiping it over. You're supposed to let it sit for about 15 minutes, which I did. Now I'm working on applying the stain. I just did a single pass over top. You can do a whole lot of different things with stain. You can mix colors, you can put them over top of it, you can cover it and then sand it. For me, I just like a one pass over. This is supposed to be a simple project, so I didn't get too crazy into it. The other thing that you can do is add some sort of polyurethane or polyacrylic. I didn't add it. I have some, I just didn't feel like it was needed. You really want to make sure you get those end grains when you stain. So now what we're doing is we're just adding the actual holders to the legs. You can just wing it or eyeball it. I'm pretty OCD and measured it out just to make sure that it fit right, but now I'm just using my glue bottle to add some glue, which I'll then use clamps to secure it. You can use screws, but I thought it would look more attractive not having screws. And there you have it, a simple tea towel ladder. If you did enjoy this video and would like to support the channel, drop a like, subscribe, and follow for more content. I look forward to showing you my next project and would love to have the support of the community.